Hey there, folks. Just want to share 5 things that drive me nuts about my brand spanking new under 70 miles on my Nissan 2025 Nissan Frontier Pro-X. And this probably crosses over to all the Frontiers in 2024, 25, 26. So the first thing is that this gets pretty terrible gas mileage. I just traded in my 2024 Nissan Rogue SL trim level vehicle, and it got between 34 to 38 miles to the gallon. This, on its very good day, gets about 17, 18, maybe down to 16 in the city and about 22 on the highway. So half, let's just cut that in half, the gas mileage. The next thing that drives me nuts, and I haven't been driving this vehicle too long, but they really are bothersome and annoying, is behind the steering wheel, up behind it and under it, is the freaking start button. And it's very, very difficult to quickly turn off and on the vehicle without being able to see it. It would have been much nicer if the start button was like right here. And then the third is the start-stop button for the engine when you come to stop. It pretty much does that almost every time you stop. And this being a new vehicle, at least you don't want to have the engine starting and stopping a whole bunch. So that's these controls being behind the steering wheel are very difficult to reach for. That's another thing that is just terrible. The third thing that I don't like about is the tilt and the telescoping steering wheel, which in my understanding 2025 is a new feature in 2026 and maybe the 2024, but there's just not a lot of adjustment. It's very, very minimal. Yes, it's better than not having it at all, but there is it does not telescope back very far. I guess the up and down is actually pretty good, but you know, it is what it is. The number 4 thing that just drives me nuts is there's no auto window on the driver's side. And look how slow, pathetically slow, the window goes up. At different times, it's even slower than that when it comes up. It's okay on the driver's side, a little bit better, faster it goes up. But yeah, that is super, super annoying. And then I guess number 5 is both of the seats are electric on the Pro-X model and the Pro-X 4x4, but the driver's seat is supposed to have the 6-way adjustment and the lumbar support, but the front of the seat, you can't raise or lower the front of the seat. It's always controlled by the back, so the front stays where it is. So if you need to sit up higher, the seat will actually tilt forward, and there's no way to raise up the front, so you're always feeling like you're sliding forward out of the seat if you want that up. It only raises in the rear and lowers in the rear. So very annoying and very odd feeling with the electric seat. I sure wish it had more adjustability. That's a major downgrade with the very comfortable seats in this 2025 Frontier Pro-X model. But that's 5 things that I'm not happy about and that I really seriously miss in the Rogue that I had. One more bonus thing that drives me nuts, so this would be number 6, is that because it's a truck platform, I guess with the off-road suspension, when you're taking off at a light, the light's red and then it turns green. And if you take off normally, it's pretty slow to accelerate. But if you step on the gas pedal, it really jumps. And because of the truck suspension, it squats in the rear and raises up in the front. And it's just a very abrupt accelerating with this truck platform. It's not very smooth. And that could be with the throttle mapping or whatever it is, but you can't change any of this stuff. So that's something that's kind of annoying too.